Hi, I'm going to show you how uh, I envision this particular process to be in terms of reaching out to the right contacts with the right set of emails, right? So the first thing is to log into HubSpot Marketing. So with the ID which I gave you, you log into HubSpot Marketing. So you have two sections in HubSpot. One is marketing and one is sales, right? So automatically it'll log on to HubSpot Marketing and ideally the process would be for you is to create a list. So assuming you have contacts, if you fill in those contacts like how you did yesterday, these 58 and 28 contacts, so these are your two lists, right? So market pulse data sheet 2 and market pulse database 6. So among these two sheets you have totally somewhere around 88 contacts, and the first process would be to send out an email to these contacts. So how do you do it in HubSpot? You either click on the list and combine a list, or what you can do is go to email sections. So I would rather go to email sections. In email section, this is the kind of email which I expect to send out to all the Amazon or all these FBA sellers, these marketplace vendors, right? So this is the type of email. So all we have to do is send to more recipients. Okay. Add recipients. You can add this list and this list. And don't send to these people basically. So totally you can send it to this, and if you just send it to them automatically it'll, so unique recipients is around 28. Or another approach to send to them is you clone this particular email set and you will mention it as clone 1. Say I'll say Elena. Click on OK. Yes, I'm showing you a complete flow of how to send out emails to these people. So the email template is already ready, right? So rev up your FBA business, all of this templates, all these details are already there. So all we have to do is you have to click on next. This is again showing you the kind of template it is. Click on next. Yeah, so this is showing you which all contacts to send it to. Say I'm going to send it to, so I'm not going to send it to these people. I'm only going to send it to this list and this list. And ideally speaking, the lists who I avoid will be, certain set of individual contacts, certain people whose emails are not known or send date of the email is not known. Or I can remove this list, okay. Yeah. And company name not known. Uh, this is the large email customer list, Cisco, Apple, all of these customers. It's the dynamic list, so it will continuously get popular. And people who have unsubscribed, so I don't want to send to people who have unsubscribed. So totally I'll be sending it to 28 recipients, because out of these 58, I think 58 I've already sent it to. So 28 is the amount of recipients it should ideally go to. It will give you all this number. Now all I have to do is click on next, and then I have to schedule it for when to send it. Once I schedule it, or if I click on send now, ideally speaking, if we send it at somewhere around 7 a.m. EST, which is Eastern Standard Time, then everyone receives the email at the right time. So that will be the perfect time to send out an email, or at 9 a.m. or at 10 a.m. EST, Eastern Standard Time. All right, so I've taught you how to send out emails to the customers. Now the next step is, once you click on email sent, right? Once the email is sent, oh sorry. So once the email is sent, you will get a complete idea of all the results. So this is an idea of all the results of the emails, okay? So take for example, two people clicked on the email. Who are these two people? I can find out if I click on recipients. I'll see, okay, you know, two people clicked on this email. One is Sharad Mittal, who he works for Kinevo, and one is V by Keys Forbes. Okay, so and similarly, I can come to know how many of them have opened the email. So the first priority is obviously people who clicked on the email, and you want to see where they've clicked as well. Are they have they clicked for a free trial? So if they click for a trial means they're very interested customers. So we need to follow up with them, right? So the ideal process is waiting for all the results to come in, or you can take another campaign, which is a campaign like this, which is an old campaign where we've already sent out emails to say Amazon resellers, and take that campaign, take these amount of 79 emails, and that itself is a lot of work, right? So what you do is, you go to each and every individual email, and we looked at who all have opened their email, right? We go to the whole list, and then from the list we go to an individual contact. We find out who the contact is, and then I'll show you more details. So let's go to the click list. Okay, now the click list is this guy called Sharad Mittal. So I'll open a new tab. Okay, how to open a new tab? I'll just show you how to open a new tab. I can just do, if I can just press command on my MacBook, or on your PC it'll be control, and a new tab opens up. So then what I do is I want to search for this guy Sharad Mittal. Okay, so SHARAT, and his name shows up. So all the people who we have emailed, their names show up. Okay. Now what I know about him is he's the owner of Kinovo. Now this is from either the Amazon list or the eBay list. So ideally, if you know the list name, we'll search for the contact on the list. However, if we so see, he's gone to multiple pages. Yeah, so he's definitely a good lead. He's a subscriber. So he's very interested in the business. Okay, so wow, this is very good information for us. So now I know what he does. What I would do is I would go to Marketplace Pulse. Okay, because that's where we got the lead. Or I would go to my list and find out where the lead is, and figure out the company name, and enter this particular company name here. Okay, so I don't know the company name. Uh, Kinovo.com. So ideally speaking, it should show up because we are only taking uh, data from market marketplace pulse, right? So yeah, ideally it should show up here, and it's either Amazon or eBay sellers. So okay, let's try the eBay sellers. I think it's eBay USA. Let's see where all this gentleman sells. Okay, search for a seller. Kinovo is the name of the company. Yes, so we have Kinovo. He's pretty far behind. He's based out of United States, monthly rank. So what he sells is these kind of products, right? Now what I need to do is, so he started selling from 2016. Uh, he's got a dozen products in stock price between this, and what category is not mentioned, which is strange. Generally the category of products is mentioned, but here I know the category is electronics, right? It's like USB drives and electronic devices. So So I know what he does. I know he's a high tech manufacturer. He sells this in the US, and he's got 438 reviews on eBay, and I'm sure he's looking to sell it all across, right? So what I would do now is I would go back to this contact. Okay, I would. Uh, so this is his store. Where did it go? Yeah, so I'll just check out his website as well, just to see what he does. Okay, he sells headphones, HDMI switches. This is what he does, right? Okay, I just want to give you an idea. We don't have to go into so much of detail for every contact. So once we know this contact's information and what he does, at least here on this particular page on Marketplace, then what we do is immediately we edit the contact and not the we edit the details. Okay, okay. So yeah, we view all properties of the contacts and we search for properties. So the property which I want you to search for is four particular properties. One is category of products, categories of products. So I want to know what category of products he sells. So here it's electronics, right? So I'm just going to write electronics. Electronics is the category. Uh, then the second part is um, what marketplace they're selling on. So here it's eBay, clearly. It's only eBay. They're not selling anywhere else. Okay, what is the rank of this particular vendor? So we come to know the rank based on the reviews. Last 12 months, they rank around 92,800. Okay, so this is a really bad rank. Okay, so I'd leave it up to you if you if ranks if you're really not interested. We'll figure it out. If they are like really long, big ranks, we may not want to write to them. And the last thing is similar vendors in this category. So similar segment companies. Uh, so in that, if you notice, similar segment companies for him is uh, ICU cards, Nutrinosh, and Japan Auto Distributors. So, and he's got a little bit of reviews. So he's got like really good, uh, you know, companies working or people buying his products. So he needs to definitely double down. So Nutrinosh is one of them, and ICU cards. Okay, so I'm just saving all of this information. Okay, now that I have saved all this information, I have all this information attached to this particular contact who is Sharad, right? So what we need to do post that is we need to go into the email section of sales. Okay, this is this I'm showing you in a very detailed format, but obviously it's going to be much more easier. Uh, or we go into the contact itself, Sharad's contact itself in the sales section. And in the sales section, it is more detailed. It'll tell you what exactly we've done. See, we can go in either section, either in marketing or sales. I'm just showing you in the sales section because it's much more simpler. Then you go into the sales section, and what we have to do is we have to, as simple as this, we have to click on this particular follow up email one. Oh, so his company name is Blue Rigger, and his eBay. So his company name is not the same. So very good information. So I should have probably known his company name before, and he must be an Amazon seller. He must be not a eBay seller. His website is. Okay, let's check out if he sells on Amazon and eBay. No sellers in Blue Rigo. Okay, let's check out Amazon. Let's see if he's there on Amazon. He's there on Amazon and his monthly rank is 889. So we got this wrong, right? So, a lot of information has to be changed about him. So he sells not only this, he sells, a lot of stuff and he's doing really well. So CB Select, Goodwill, these are his competition. And he's got 9,000 reviews. He sells products between 10 to $20. So now we know more about his business. So the kind of email I would send to him is uh, so exactly. So this is the kind of email I was going to send to him before. So what happens is, hi Sharath, I'm John from Planning in a Box. As I understand, you're in the business of selling products in electronics. We understand your rank is 9 to this, but the rank will change. His rank is somewhere around. We had it right with us. 889. So his rank is 889, and you compete with. So these are two separate companies he competes with. He competes with Global Supplies and CV Select. So I'm just gonna like make it. So Global Select, sorry, CV Select, and which is the other company, Global Supplies, right? And CV Select, right? I don't know why this mail is coming up in bold. I'll probably change that. We help multi-channel e-commerce companies grow their business by increasing your agility or their agility. Your agility is fine. Okay, your agility in the supply chain. We have a product that will help you plan better on your demand forecast price for your products based on competition and inventory. So I'm just going to write demand forecast and price. Would love to get on a 10-minute call. Click here if you want to see a live demo. Right, so I'm sure this is going to end up. So this is wrong. Amazon rank number. So he will definitely open up this email. It's not possible that he will not open up this email, right? Because we're so directed towards him. And he's based out of California, so I think this is a perfect time to write to him. Right? Kinovo. Kinivo. Kinivo. So yeah, so he's done a lot of research. Check out his revenue: 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. He's around 100 million. Are you serious? He's got 50 employees. We need this company. Oh my god. Okay, let's see how it goes. So I'm gonna send him this. And see how it goes. So this is a complete workflow. However, this would be a very detailed workflow. I want you to only work on a very small workflow where you just change the, just change the contact details, update the information. So take for example, if it's another company. So this guy was really interested, right? So let's look at some other company. Let's look at this guy. Let's look at Nick Walters. Okay. So another workflow here would be, okay, I'm going into marketing. I'm not even going to sales. I won't show you sales. So I'll go to Nick Walters. I'll see his contact. Okay, fine. I'll check out what he does. Okay, now I'll go straight into company details, or I opened it and clicked it. All Home is the name of his company. This is the email I sent to him earlier. Oh my god. Okay, let's just, okay, he works for All Home Health. So I'll just search for All Home Health here. So I don't know the name of his company. Owner All Home Health is what it's saying. I just can't find out more details about it. Nick Waters company All Home Health action. We'll have to search it in the list. Similarly, yeah. So each and every contact we'll have to search in the list. Uh, if the previous email went out, we can find the details here, or we can view all the properties. Let's see what his company name is. All Home is the name of the company itself. Maybe let's search it again. So it really depends on how you've inputted this particular contact uh, in the sheet, because I will get better idea and I'll be able to, okay, yeah, we got All Home right now. He's 559, based in NJ, United States, and he's got 38,000 Amazon customers. They sell this. Okay, kitchen tools. Wow, this is a really cool company, right? So now what I need to do is, so they're based out of Jersey, which is, like East Coast. So so they sell products in home and kitchen and tools and home improvement, right? So now first thing I would do is I would go into what category of products they sell, right? So category. Okay, not showing up. Oh, this is contact properties. We have to go into company properties. So I'm just going to view all properties. Category. Change it. Search all properties. Yeah. Let's see if, why is this not happening? Okay. I think we need to. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just like testing the water. Maybe this will happen with you as well. Okay, All Home. You can even search the company name. Okay, and now you want to check out all the properties. Okay. Category. Why is this not happening? Maybe it is view all properties, company properties. Yeah, okay. So you have to click on view all. You saw it, right? You have to click on view all company properties. Okay. Then we go into category of products. So category of products is here. So I'll just like copy paste it. So okay, I'll just copy paste it here. Save it. Second thing, we go into marketplace. What they sell in, obviously it's Amazon. So it's marketplace, sell on Amazon. Okay. And marketplace rank, they are ranked at 559. Um, so it's here itself, 559. And then last is similar vendors to them. So similar vendors to them is, you get this information here, eTech and HG Global. Okay, similar segment companies, eTech and HG Global. Save it. Okay, now you know that it's saved, and all we have to do is now go back to the record, click on email, and then click on this particular template, and then it automatically goes in, right? So I'll change this email. I'll make this bold and all of that go away. I'll make it much more beautiful. But you got the point, right? So then it'll become faster as we go by, and this is the task. So it's quite a task, and I just want you, if you master this, I think we'll get like 10 to 20 demos per week, and it'll be just insane to do business. It'll be just like an amazing way of hitting out to customers. Alrighty, let me know what you think about it. I'm going to sleep right now. I'm damn tired.